Welcome to Tales from the Caveside, where Lillian and Chris, we bought a cave house and finca on the outskirts of a small Spanish town. Follow us as we learn to renovate and create a home that we will be proud of.
Where do we even start? Where do we start? Do we just start on this back wall, start there? Once we come around to this side, we need to take the glass out the window just in case. Because obviously that would be stupid to break the glass just through laziness. Do we start on this side? What do you think? Any thoughts?
I'm not sure, to be brutally honest. I've just had a look and I'm trying to find somewhere to make a start that's not where water and electricity
are. There's a big hole in the tile, someone's going down with water up there. There's electricity, we're assuming, coming down. Let's just, to get some confidence, where's an easy place to start? That wall?
I think so.
So the process of analysing that is... Oh, boys are playing and being silly outside, sorry. There's electricity on this wall. There's electricity coming out there. There is no electricity here, although there does seem to come from the room on the other side to a junction box up there. So I'm hoping it's travelled that way and not through this wall. So okay, we'll start with this wall.
Find out where the water travels, because it travels along this wall here.
Yes.
And goes behind me. But where does it come from? Does it travel along that wall as well? Or does it come up through the floor? Or does it come up through the higher part? We don't know.
No. So the thing to do is to remove one from the centre, at least then we can go behind and pull off rather than going in and possibly damaging something. This is it. Construction time started again.
And it could get loud.
It could get
very loud. Echoey room.
Yes.
And again, no grouting spaces, so all the tiles are putting pressure on each other.
Yes.
Imagine to get behind.
Yeah, they've been laid straight onto cement.
Again.
Yeah.
So once we get one tile out, it shouldn't be too difficult to get other ones out after it.
Fingers crossed.
Terracotta bricks.
Yep.
You know how this was built, don't you? This isn't a thingy bob wall.
No.
It's a shame Julian's room's the way it is. We have a huge kitchen.
I know. If we were living in the caves, then that's what we would do, for sure.
Yeah.
They've been laid straight onto cement and there's next to nothing on them. Really easy to remove. The only problem is as I said, they're like a glass finish on the front.
Right. Can I take one off now, please?
Of course you can. Have fun.
Weird, these tiles, they've got little bubbles on the corners of them. As like a spacer or something.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I guess really we ought to work our way up and then work our way back down again.
Yes.
Okay, let's get some out then. Okay. Right, taking it in turns.
Yes. We're out of practice with strength. We always do this. We start doing it by hand really carefully and then after a couple of hours of going for it, we just get the machine out and go, "Ugh." I just want to know what's behind the walls before we start going for it.
That was loud.
That was really loud, sorry.
At least getting a good start in the middle now, it should start to come off easier.
Yeah.
Eventually. And no, we're not taking the ceiling off.
No, we are not. Oh.
And I don't want to ceiling what's there. Just keep on going.
Okay, just keep quiet for now, shall I?
Yes. Is that getting easier as you're going across now?
Yes, much.
Yeah.
There's no cement here for me to hammer against.
Yeah. I wonder if Andy and Sharon want some more tiles.
I'll message them now, hello.
I know what the response would be. It wouldn't be polite.
No, I know. More of our rubbish.
Yeah. We don't want the rubbish. We want the good stuff worth recycling.
Okay, the plan was to tackle this wall. Chris went up into that corner over there and he's gone off at a tangent. He's being an explorer again. Trying to find what's what, where we might have electricity and water pipes.
Yeah, yeah. But this is wet. This is dry, but this is wet.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Apart from the road's there, and it turns out there's a cave in there.
Yes.
And that cave in there is very, very shy, and we're going to leave it alone. We don't want to upset it.
No. But the other thing is though, we fixed this roof, didn't we?
Yeah.
Any water that would have come in and been in the walls, we haven't had a summer for it to dry out.
No, that's true.
And it's been trapped behind these tiles that are laid with cement, so it had no escape route.
Yes, there is that as well, yeah. Well, that is tough, strong stuff. This one,
Yeah.
compared to this one, but I guess it's the same mix, but it just shows how wet it is there and how dry it is there.
Yeah. So that's a cinder block wall behind you on the left,
Yes.
and this is obviously the red terracotta bricks.
Yes.
The question is how are they joined?
With a smile and a wave.
Oh no.
Well, at this point here, they may be keyed in further along, but at this point here, no, they're not.
Okay.
But I think with the shape of the room and everything else like that, it's just locked in place.
Yeah.
Because it's on a diagonal, so it can't go that way. It could come this way, I guess, but they're opposite diagonals, so they're both trapping each other.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, they might actually have been constructed correctly.
We can but hope.
Well,
We've yet to find one that has been.
I'm just gonna say, of corral.
I know. We went to all this trouble and taking all the tiles off and then all these globs of cement on both sides of a wall because we wanted to save the wall, only to find that it was tied in not at all, and Chris was able to just push and the whole thing fell over.
Yeah. We
But
don't want that here.
this I'm hoping is attached at the top in some way, even if it's just cement.
It's not. It's actually sat underneath the lintel. I can see the lintel there. So they're built up to a lintel.
Okay.
Anyway, we do not want this coming down, this wall. This wall has got to stay, so we've got to be as careful as possible to make sure it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier picking up rubble like that on the tile floor, isn't
It
it?
slides really easily, yeah.
How are you going to make the sharp bits in here?
so that we can take this outside. It's the royal weight. Well, that's starting to look a bit different, isn't it?
Yes.
Modern art. We use paint over it.
Splodgy.
Yes.
Okay, so start back in the middle again. The some of these where we started are already a bit loose.
Yeah.
Instead of trying from the corner again, and just go straight down to the floor, the same way as we've done this. Still don't know where the water and electricity is.
No, it's not jumping out at anything behind any of these splodges, is it?
There's something going on there, I think, and maybe there, and up there, but it could just be where those broken bricks and put them in and just cover them. So,
Which we found in other places, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just going to keep going down.
This rate, we'll have this done in an hour.
This wall?
Yes.
Yeah. Probably will actually. Yeah.
It's first layer anyway, the tiles off.
Yeah.
You're being a good boy, aren't you? Loki just had it by the back of the neck and was trying to drag him around the yard. He couldn't even lift him. Dover didn't even look back. But Loki's bored.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is though, David does it to Loki all the time.
Oh, I know, but
And Loki loves it.
yes.
David just goes, "What are you doing, mate?" So, what we're going to do is we're going to take all the tiles off, and we're going to leave these splodges where they are for now, because they're all tight, and if it's to plaster this wall, we'll have to render the wall anyway. So, we're going to talk to somebody who knows, one of the local builders, who we trust, and see what they say. If they just say, yeah, just go over it, because it's a nice flat surface, and just fill in the gaps, and then plaster it, that's what we'll do. One, it's less work, and two, it's less money. Because you can't plaster straight onto these bricks anyway, I don't believe.
No.
So you'd have to have a render first. So it's already more or less rendered as it is.
Yeah.
Obviously we'll go around, if there's any loose, we'll take them off, but...
Yeah, no, they are nicely on, and as you say, it's a flat surface because they were tiled up to it.
Yeah.
The level.
That's it.
Right, one wall done. And I've just gone along here and started in this corner. Managed to get a couple of tiles off. Oh, 3 tiles off. And you can see here, this wall was tiled all the way back to there. Then cement was put on here, thick enough, so that when it was tiled up to the level of the door jamb. So there's bits of tile here behind an inch of cement. Ridiculous for us now taking it off, but there you go. It's what it is. But I've started now so I can keep going up here, making sure we don't damage this. So we took a wee break for lunch. Very nice too. Just went to check on my fish tank, which has got the shrimp in it, and there was a disaster happening there, so just had to drop everything and fix that. Turned out the pump that I had in there was too strong, and the shrimp weren't coping, so we had to go and find an old pump that's less powerful and change the plug and da-da-da. Anyway, all sorted now, and we're back at it.
Yes, took some off before Lillian shouted me. This isn't so easy. Because I'm really wedged in, and I don't want to obviously down the door frame. But I'm starting to get concerned that there isn't a lintel again. It's just that.
No.
There might be a lintel there, but I think it's a loo.
Okay.
I don't see.
I've got no words.
evidence of a
We
lintel.
keep coming across this where instead of there being actually a lintel, whether it be made of wood, anything else, we get a as in a nod to perhaps they should have been. It's a not a lintel.
Because there's a flat brick here. It's a loo again.
There might be a piece of metal.
Might be. There might be. I don't know. I'm not going to go out and start smashing and exploring. It's solid as it is. I'm sure it'll be fine. Having a right, had enough for the day. We've done quite well.
Yeah. I'm pleased.
Yes. A little bit more work to do tomorrow. More than what we've done here, obviously. We're leaving this in place because we need to replace this part anyway. And we don't know what's up there, and we do know it's part of for the shutters.
Yes,
So
part of the
leave that
mechanism
alone.
goes up in there.
Yeah.
We don't want to have to try and rebuild the box to put them in. If that's good, it can just stay.
That's it. So tomorrow we'll get a start on these walls.
Yeah.
I've got to get this down.
Yes. So there's all this wall which has got that heater on it.
Yeah.
All this wall which is going to be more difficult, we think, because where we tried here it was harder. And we've got to work around more electricity
Yes.
and water pipes.
Yes.
But that's fine.
It is.
That's fine.
That's it. If it takes us 2 days to take this all down, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
If it takes 3 or
It takes
4.
3, yeah. We've given it 4 days anyway, so
Exactly.
we've made a good impact in 1 day. Yes. But again, you're teaching tomorrow, and then we've got to go out, so we might not get a lot done tomorrow.
Yeah, it's just the way it goes.
Yeah. Anyway, right. Anyway, done for the day.
Good job, well done.
And you?
And the sun is just going down over there, starting to go down.
Oh no, is that over somebody's yard arm?
Probably.
Okay, I'll have a beer then.
What a horrible day today.
Yes.
Look at the state of the place. No sunshine at all.
I know. Horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. So, we're going out for a little bit. Not anywhere posh.
We don't do posh very often.
No, not very often. But I thought we'd just have a little quick run through the town.
Yep.
Show you what we've got. Which isn't a lot for most people, but it's cool for us. Everything we need.
Absolutely. It's a very small town, 1,200 people, I believe. We have got everything that we want here, everything that we need. Couple of butchers, couple of supermarkets, couple of hairdressers, pharmacy, doctor's surgery,
Yeah.
clothes shop, paper shop, builder's merchant. I'm just going down the list, so I'm pausing in between. Basically, if you need it, it's here.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to do a big shop and things like that, then no, you go out of town. But for everyday stuff, just here. It's absolutely brilliant. The school's just there.
Little playground. There's a couple of, actually there's about 4 playgrounds all dotted around. Very much parents take their children out in the evenings in the summer.
Yeah.
Till about 10.
Small supermarket.
Small supermarket there. Little weird single track.
Yeah, there's a business there, didn't there? I've never seen it with the lights on.
Oh, have you not?
No.
Until I saw sorry.
Okay. Got a bar. One of the bars.
One of the 8 bars.
Church. Take it steady because people aren't used to people driving around and go out of junctions like everybody does when they're not used to seeing people.
clothes shop, the other little supermarket. Town hall. You pull in here.
Okay.
I'm just going to the bank machine, just over there. Okay, just been to the slot machine, as we call it. Got some pennies out.
Yes.
So this is the town hall square.
Yep. It's a guy sweeping the roads.
Yeah.
By hand. No machinery. This is an horrible junction to come out. I've got to look over to one side and then use the mirror as well. Okay. So that used to be a great pub bar. There's the bar there. There's another bar on the left there. There's a library there on the right, and there's a bar underneath it.
Two in fact there, and another bank.
Yeah.
One of the two bakeries is just here. There's masses of cave houses up that road there, and that's where they're going to be doing Cave House Museum. The other bakery is just down there to the right slightly, just past this block you can see it. And we have a petrol station.
Yes. And that little bit of sculpture there, I'll turn around so you can see it again, is actually the circuit of the races.
Yes.
Let's see if I can just pull over. Or go slow anyway, so there's nobody behind.
Yep. Urban Circuit, Alberto Saez Canal.
Okay.
Yep. And that's the other bakery. You can see it there. It's now going back through town. So that's the library and the municipal room for studies and what have you. You went there for your Spanish lessons, didn't you?
I did.
And they have a gym there as well. You can go and do yoga and press weights and things. That's a butcher's.
You used to have a job centre.
They did. Tobacconist. And that's our pharmacy. As I said, there's one proper builder's merchants, there's maybe 4 marble working places, so where you can get sands and marbles and that sort of thing. And the rest of it is pretty much houses, but I think we've got
Medical
everything we
centre?
want. That used to be the medical centre.
Yeah.
They've now built a new one down in amongst the houses.
And that place?
And that is the they call it a museum, but it's not. It's a cultural centre. They do art presentations. And then one of our regular visited places, the Bodega. That's where we go and get our wine and my vermouth. No, I say mine. My vermouth.
Thanks for watching Tales from the Caveside. If you like what we do, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Drop us a like and leave us a comment. See you on the next one.